Good morning. Welcome to the beginning of the weekend intention. You could find a place for 30 minutes or so to close your eyes and not be disturbed sitting or lying down. That would be good. We'll create a reality of our choosing here. So go ahead and close your eyes down. We're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And just let everything go. All the cares and worries float up and away from you. And you're allowed to just be at peace right now. And take the next breath. This time I want you to feel like you're sinking into the earth when you exhale. Into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, I'd like you to concentrate on breathing light directly into your heart and exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now let's go to the body. Put our attention there. I want you to bring your awareness down to your feet right now. Ask them to relax. Feel the energy leave your feet, go into the earth, curl up with the roots of the forest, and then double back. Close the circuit back into yourself. Allow the earth to help cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel very grounded. Now move on to your ankles and your shins and your calves and your knees. Just ask them to relax right now. Then you move up to your upper legs, pelvic area, your buttocks, your hips. Feel everything loosen. And now your inner organs, your rib cage, your breast, your chest, your full back and spine. Feel everything soften. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Your arms, your forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we're going to put our focus on the skin of our scalp. See if you can find any tension hiding there. And if so, just allow it to release. Then we focus on our jaw and we allow it to unhinge. Open the mouth, open and receive the breath of life. And see if you can't get your eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And then we move inward and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. And then we speak to our mind. We thank our mind for all the hard work it does on our behalf all the time. We're going to invite it to take a seat on the couch and just chillax for a bit while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We wanted to stick around and provide counsel, but just take more of a back seat. Take it easy. Now let's deal with our thoughts. I want you to see yourself outside on a sunny day in spring after the rain. And all your thoughts are droplets of water that have fallen into the puddles and are now evaporating in front of your eyes. You notice the thoughts as the water drops in the puddles. But you see the steam coming off the puddles. Know that they're being transformed into water vapor. So you're watching this. Therefore, you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deep and profound than this, because you are observing and watching them. And any time you get carried away on a journey with one of your thoughts, for now, as soon as you realize it, just gently bring yourself back to the present moment. You can use my voice as a guideline. You can use your breath. It's just the practice of bringing yourself back to the present moment. And now let's take a journey from our head space to our chest cavity. And we're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this viscerally. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Feel the buoyancy as you glide down. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And as you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Maybe a gate with a lock on it, or a wall that's been built. This is normal and natural. We all build up protective barriers to keep us safe. What I want you to realize right now is this is your heart. You have full access to it at all times. So I want you to approach it. Go ahead and see yourself opening the door to your heart. Brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. Enter into your heart, into this warm and loving light, completely bathed in it. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine, inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. And so we're going to have a little bit of a shift in perception here and experience ourselves as our energy bodies or our light bodies. As you are in your heart, I want you to look down at your hands and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're floating there suspended like a light cloud, very blissful. And everybody has a unique shade of color and texture to their light. I want you to see what that is for yourself right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you. This is the flow of the cosmos, or the consciousness of one. I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this beautiful light. There are many names for it in many cultures. I call this place the Nexus. It's pretty magical. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You are simultaneously individual and part of the one. You don't have to sacrifice anything to be here. You don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive. At the end of the day, what this really is just total connection. So I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge. You might get a sensation of coming home when you first join in. I find that quite common. Eventually, on all levels, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and that they are also contained in you. We all are of the same being, the same consciousness, the same pie, slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. This high frequency, energy, this light, this love that we all are. Now you have at your fingertips the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe here. It's where intuition stems from, our higher dimensional selves. It's a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and it's an amazing place to create. We're going to take advantage of that here today. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention. So I want you to go ahead and envision the life you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because deep down we each want the same things at our core. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. So first, let's talk about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your mental body full of clarity, your emotional bodies balanced, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we might need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need teaching or guidance on how to look after our bodies, that is amply available to us. I want you to experience this vitality right now. It is done. It has already happened. So say we all. What does this feel like? To me, it's like a weight's been lifted. I feel very light, almost as if effervescent bubbles of joy have gone through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, down to the atomic level, and have realigned myself to my natural, healthy state of balance. It's quite an exhilarating feeling, zesty. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your family and friends as well. Feel the satisfaction of seeing the relief and freedom and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it to your community and then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. And this is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this earth for us all at this time, and that is the truth. So let's lift humanity up in one shot out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comfort, so maybe we can travel around once in a while. Most importantly, we have the resources we need to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us was seated with a beautiful gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so we're fulfilled on many levels when we're following our path. I want you to experience what that is right now, what that feels like. What are you doing when you're following your bliss. And it's okay if you don't know what that is right now. That's okay. We're just going to generate the feelings associated with it and let those beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So we're going to generate feelings of wholeness, completeness. Whenever you felt that in your life, perhaps it's that overall good feeling from selflessly helping somebody else. Or go to a memory where you were doing something you were so fascinated by, completely enamored with, that you completely lost track of time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself going to bed at night after being on your path of purpose, feeling so fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, jump out of bed, excited to do it all again. And now let's look at the consequences. We just did this for everybody on the planet. What does this look like? I see all the amazing imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystems, supporting Mother Earth the way she always supports us. How amazing is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future together in a most sustainable and balanced way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home in this lifetime on Earth. Through the meadows and over the bumps as well. But today, let's celebrate life together in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughing. Experience this energy inside of you again. Joy is just expanding my chest. I feel all the connections between us opening, all the relationships healing, forgiveness. So beautiful. And let's intend one other thing. Let's intend that everybody's awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody's feeling connection to each other. Something magical happens when we remember who and what we are, this high vibrational resonance, frequency, energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower vibrational frequencies don't make sense anymore, like greed and judgment and harming of others. And these just fall away. We naturally adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. I'm walking down the street and seeing the smiles on strangers' faces, the lights behind their eyes, feeling the general contentment. And even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives now, protect our freedoms, help us flow on our journeys. I'm in my reality and I'm feeling all the tension, worry, and fear lift up collectively off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere into the higher vibrational frequencies, more in tune with who we are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming again in my heart. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm feeling all the cleaning and clearing of the connections between us, all the communications open and flowing. What a beautiful atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. Whether you're with your family or your friends, or you're out in nature, whatever you're doing, just drink in that beauty. Feel that unconditional love energy that surrounds you at all times. And just receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this beautiful life. Thank you for this vessel, this body that helps me perceive all the beauty. And thank you for my emotions guiding me in this lifetime. And thank you for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love and energy. Thank you. Now we're going to take this amazing reality you've just intended and build it up as an energy ball in our centers, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, and when we exhale, we're going to release that energy and share it with the world. Here we go. Build up that energy ball, build it up, and then give it all away. Exhale. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light and healing and energy. And another breath. Now wiggle your fingers and toes. Done a good job. We're going to come back into our bodies proper now. Move your limbs around, and when you're ready, also open your eyes and come back into the room. Take note of how you're feeling in your body and your emotions. At any time throughout your day, you can recreate this state of being with a single conscious breath of intention. That's why we practice this, so that we can do this easily all the time. Eventually, we won't even have to put any effort into it. We just become walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we really are, creating the reality of our choosing around us. We are that powerful. And exponentially so by magnitudes when we do this together. So thank you if you're joining me in these intentions. Whether it's live or recorded, it all works. It's all good. That is the intention for today. There will be no intention for this evening, the first time in like 4 months, maybe. But we'll be back again for the twice daily intentions tomorrow. So have the most amazing Saturday. When you can, stop, take a breath, and continue this feeling throughout your entire day.